Now, one of my favorite things about being down in the Caribbean is not just the weather, the beaches, the environment. It's being able to step off and get a little bit of exercise. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Welcome back to another one. That's right, another one. This one, I'm gonna call it the Island COVID edition. Oh yeah. So one of the things down here when it comes to COVID is testing. Now, just to give you an example, if we were doing a charter, for us to be able to move over to one of the other islands, it does require us to do for example, if we're going to St Bart's, it does require us to do a PCR antigen test. So that's the brainstem tickle. So we would do that just before the guests come down, typically 1 or 2 days prior, and we have a 72-hour window. Now that's the same thing for the guests. They have to test where they are before they come down to the island. And then once we're down here, there is a bubble. And one of the bubbles that I'm working in at the moment is the French bubble. That allows me to travel from Sint Maarten across to St Bart's, and if things change, I can either come back to the French side of Sint Maarten, or I can also head down to Guadeloupe, or even Martinique. One of the really good questions I got was, how do you deal with crew morale when it comes to COVID? Basically, the first part is creating a safe space for everybody, that everybody feels comfortable. But also we have our own onboard protocols as what we can and can't do. My protocols specifically, it's really just general hygiene. Wash your hands and let's socially distance when you have the opportunity, or if you're going somewhere that requires you to wear a mask, that you wear a mask. Outside of that, realistically, it's a crapshoot, and no one has any control over what happens there. So if you kind of work back from that point, if everybody's socially distancing and everybody's doing what's right, then we're doing the best that we can. And if we're doing the best we can, then mentally most people are able to, compute the idea that, hey, I'm living and working in a safe space. The thing. Yeah. So there you have it, a few little cheeky COVID updates for down in Sint Maarten. As always, your comments are basically what's going to be driving these videos. So if you have any comments, make sure you put them in down below. If it was interesting, like it. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. I know it's new to me in saying it, but I believe that for every person like yourself that's watching this, if you're subscribing and you're sharing it to people that find this interesting or can use it, then we all benefit. So until next time, enjoy this view, and see you on the next one for day 5. See you guys. Stephen.
Hello.
Your advice for today?
In life, don't sweat the petty things, but don't pet the sweaty things.
Do you stick to that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Nah.
Nah.
Do
Done.
as I say, not as I do.
Perfect. Done.